Салам, как вы поживаете? Мне очень хорошо. Ну, хорошо. Okay, this is part 2 of SMESH. Music's supposed to start. What's up? Okay. All right. Part 2 of SMESH, the Soviet boxing system. Now, in SMESH, you don't use the initial boxing. You don't use that for strikes. You use that to angle your opponent towards the cage. Okay? You also need Uki to set his feet. You want Uki to take a wide stance because it makes him less mobile. You need Uki to expose his waist, get the hands up. You also need Uki to get tall. Because if Uki is in sprawl motion, Uki can sprawl and stop your shot. Nothing gonna stop me. All right. So then you unleash the dragon. You go in there with a shot and then continue with judo takedowns. Okay? The reason they're judo takedowns and not wrestling takedowns is because wrestling, you land and you're going chest to chest. You're not trying to do that. Also, you need to lift and then drive Uki down. The subtle difference is huge to a judoka. But if you just are a wrestler, it looks like wrestling. Okay? Now, the Soviet boxing system was based on cutting the ring in half, own the center, so that they always have to retreat to the ropes. Then you have them up against the ropes, and then you can do some Lomachenko stuff. It's easy to beat somebody up against the ropes. Now, the Nurmagomedov style of Sambo, Caucasian Sambo, you need to destroy their ability to escape so that you can smash. Now, boxing, right? You can't destroy your grippers like we said in part 1, so you need these two knuckles. That's why Habib does the overt around. It's not because he's trying to smash the guy, it's because he doesn't want to break his hand. Self-protection is vital in SMESH. SMESH isn't about smashing him, it's about protecting yourself. How do you protect yourself the best? You destroy his ability to attack. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is formed around guard retention. But if you can't move, you can't retain your guard. And if you can't shrimp out, if you can't sweep, if you can't roll, you can't attack from guard. So how do I eliminate guard position? I own your legs. And that is the Habib Nurmagomedov style of Sambo. I want to wrap your hips with a top side closed guard, top control closed guard. That's what SMESH is to Habib. He's wrapping your waist and then he's just delivering bombs while protecting his head, keeping it out of range, and then making Uki commit. How do you know that what you're going to do is going to be successful 100% of the time? Совсем. How do you know? Because Uki can do one or the other thing. So when you have top control, you're dictating what Uki can do. He's either got to try to escape or he's got to try to protect. And if he tries to return, he's going to be out of range, ability. He can't really, it's out of his area of influence to try to return strikes that way. So he's going to try to grab. He's going to try to grab, and he's going to try to break your posture so that we can sweep and roll. How do you protect against that? Russian tie. You maintain a wrap or an underhook and then go for SMESH. So that way, if you let him up, he will have to give you the shoulder for an arm lock, or he will have to give you the back for a choke, or he will allow you to go from high mount to S mount to Sankaku for the whole host of attacks from Sankaku. But it's all predicated on advantage, 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 SMESH, SMESH, SMESH. So, part 2. The boxing. You need to win the first 16-second war, and that is you're here and he's there. If you go in and trade hands enough, you need a way of getting Uki to move, not forward. So you change your level and wrap Uki up. Now, for the Chimaev version of SMESH, you walk in, and if Uki wants to throw hammers, then you just throw hammers. You're banking on your hammer being better. But if you notice in the last fight, Chimaev SMESH is straight up Sambo SMESH, Nur Muhammadov style SMESH, where you get here, you win the first 16-second war, you change your level, then he picks Uki up, drives him to the cage, and drops him to throw him down. The reason why Khabib Nurmagomedov and Islam Makhachev, they don't do that kind of thing, the reason why they don't do that is because they don't want to give Uki any kind of freedom of the arms and legs. If you're on the shoulder, you have freedom of arms and legs. The reason why Hamzat can do that with black belts is because he's Hamzat. Don't do that. If you're a fighter, don't try to throw him over your shoulder and walk him. No. If you want to do a kataguruma, you can kataguruma and then hold, clamp down Uki, and then go for a proper throw. Okay? But now we've identified the first 16-second battle, and the reason why the SMESH, why they come up and show gloves, why they throw hands first and then go, is because they need Uki to set their feet, take away the mobility, and then get high. They need to get high. That's why in order to beat SMESH, you have to yourself SMESH. You need to run in, match levels, lower and go. You have to. When somebody's coming in for SMESH, once you set your feet, you have lost the advantage. Once you take a striking base, you have lost the advantage. SMESH guys, they don't sit there with wide feet. Why don't they sit there with wide feet if they're going to be throwing hands? Because they want to sprawl. They want to attack. They want to shoot. And if you get wide enough feet to generate pop, and if you take angles for your feet to be in powerful boxing angles, you lose a millisecond to go to your shot. All you're just trying to do is stand them up so you can take them down. That's all you're doing. You're cutting the ring off. You are angling them. Once they set their feet, once they get off balance a little bit, you change your level and go. And that is part 2 of SMESH. Now let's listen to a little ILEN halogram. So, shout out to ILEN halogram, shout out to Drum Spider. Anybody else I like? I just talked with ILEN halogram. You can get her on Spotify. That's what this music is. That's my kind of shit. If you're into the PNW, sensual, dubstep, EDM sound, go look her up, man. She's waiting for you. I got a girl for you. I ain't getting no money from this. This is no money at all. This is, I love her music. I talked to her on Instagram and I was like, hey, can I use your music? Because I want to make my channel better. I want my people to have a better time. I need my people to just not see the gruff and blah, blah, blah. I'm already doing this from my car because I work too much and I can't do it inside because of stupid reasons. You wouldn't believe the dumbassitude of the reasons why I can't do this inside, but suffice it to say, I can't do this inside. So if you will bear with me, the music will be provided by ILEN Halogram. I-L-E-N, second word, halogram, H-A-L-O-G-R-A-M. Peace.